numbers through the blue. WUPIUPI trading on my screen, fortunes just behind the scene. Pulsechain calling out my name, every trade just like a game. Stakes are hard, time slips away, can't afford to wait till day. Trading WUPI up and down, red to green, around and round. Numbers dancing on the chart, break your records, falling apart, falling apart. Coffee cold beside my chair, market movements in the air. Buy the dip and watch it rise, morning sun burns my eyes. Other traders fast asleep, while I've got these charts to keep. Riding waves of loss and gain, digital fortune calls my name. Trading WUPI up and down, red to green, around and round. Numbers dancing on the chart, break your records, falling apart, falling apart. Quick decision, swift precision, heart racing with each trade. No hesitation, pure elation when the profits are made. Dancing on the chart, breaking records, falling apart, falling apart.
What do you think happens whenever you die? Like after death, you know?
Are you really asking me that? Is that all that people can think about when they're on drugs?
Oh my goodness.
God, are these people homeless?
All right, babies and gentlemen, welcome to the WUPI Weekly Wednesday show. My name is Mr. LeftHouse, and I will be your host for the afternoon. That's right. I am here on behalf of Gorge Pucus, the great and one and only super creator of the Corn Wars series. The Gorge Pucus, he created the Coin Wars God damn, I can't speak. Gorge Puke has created the great, award-winning series Coin Wars, and he wanted to get into crypto, so he invented WUPIUPI. And then, since I've been in the crypto space since 2017, he thought I would be the perfect ambassador for the token. So here I am. We just watched the trailer for the very first feature film that I ever wrote and directed. It's called On Holiday. And I hadn't seen it in a while. We made it in 2010, I think is when my first film was made. And looking at that trailer, it's just pop, 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 legend after legend after legend that's in that film. The star of the film, his name is Whitmer Thomas, and he has his own. He did his own HBO stand-up show special. Like when he was on the set, he was like just a young kid, just got to town. And he was like, yeah, I want to be a comedian. And, now he got to the HBO special level. Like, that's pretty good. You got Oscar Award nomination John Hawkes in the film. You got James Duvall in the film. You've got G.J. Eckerkamp in the film. You've got a million other people I saw in there, all legendary status, familiar names, familiar faces. Some of them were familiar then when we made the movie. Some of them have grown into familiarity. It's almost like you could look at my first film. You could look at On Holiday, and you could look at like a film like Dazed and Confused by Richard Linklater. You go back and you look at that cast, and it's like everybody in that film made good. That's kind of like the On Holiday film a little bit. Anyway, I figured I'll show my trailers here because, that's what WUPI's about. A little bit about is, it's about making movies. It's about making music, and it's about entertaining the community of Pulsechain. It's about giving you guys what it is that I've been doing for my whole life. This is what I do. I make films. I make music. I make art. And when I found the crypto space, all of my talents and skill sets and stuff started to come to the surface. Things that I hadn't done in a long time, skills that I hadn't used, skills that I thought I would never use, started becoming used. When I developed into the financial artist that I am today, I like to think of as all of us who create in the crypto space as financial artists. And when I first got here, I knew nothing about devs, this, that, and I still don't know much about devs, this, that, and blah, blah, blah. But after being in the space and being a creative person and like working with devs and other people that do know some of the technical stuff over the years, I've really fallen in love with the work that the devs, the real techie nerd people do. Like, they are artists through and through. Like, the stuff that they're building, the inventions, the stuff that's coming around DeFi. And, when we first got to the blockchain, it was very, very little, very, very minimal things going on. Oh, by the way, we got to open up the theater right now. We are live streaming from the LeftHouse theater right now. That every show we do, all the DJ sets that I've been doing every week, all these WUPIUPI weekly Wednesdays will be live in the LeftHouse theater. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. If you want to come in and join the party, you don't want to just listen on the Elon Musk's X, or you don't want to watch it on the YouTube, or you don't want to watch it on the Twitch, or you want to watch it on all of this, whatever you want to do. Or you can come here. You guys seeing what I'm seeing? No, I got to bring it to the screen here for you. Let me do that. Let's do that. All right. So look, right here, I'll drop. I got to grab it from my other place. But yes, it's in the YouTube description. So if you want to come to the LeftHouse Indie Theater, go to the YouTube. We're live right now on YouTube, Twitch, Elon Musk's X, and we are live in the theater right now. I'm going to show you. We're going to walk right in there right now. So the theater exists in the metaverse of Upland, also in conjunction with the metaverse of Nowhere. Nowhere is the people that built the theater. It exists in San Francisco in the Upland metaverse at 470 Peninsula Avenue in Little Hollywood in San Francisco. The metaverse version of it is because Upland is that's why I forgot to. Oh wait, the Upland, boom. Why I'm like, oh, I forgot. I got to bring myself into the theater because I haven't walked in the theater yet. So here I am. We're in the lobby here. It's the LeftHouse Indie Theater here in the Upland Metaverse. So let's just walk into the actual theater so we can see what's going on. There we are. We're on the screen right there. Volatility. There I am. See a wave, you know. But anyway, so yeah, you could come in and take a seat. You know, there you can come look around. If you go behind the screens, there's something going on back there. There's 2 hallways, and then there's a back room with it's the rabbit hole room. It's the movie that I put out last year, my 8th feature film. I'm working on my 9th right now. We're getting close to finishing that up. I've already started submitting to some of the most prestigious film festivals in the entire world. So yeah, you can come in here and watch, but that's the thing. When I first got into Upland, the idea of walking into a metaverse here, let me pull up Upland so I can show you. Like being able to 3D walk into a room was impossible. Like you were just like these little kind of, they call them McBlock explorers, and you would just float. You float around the city here. Here, let me log in and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, we're in it. We're in it. Oh wait, you guys aren't in it. Now you're in it. Are you guys in it? Yes. Okay, so here, this is Upland. Here I'm floating above San Francisco here. Let me just collect some of my earnings. So you own properties, you know, people land on them, kind of like Monopoly. You earn points. Actually, you earn points or tokens just by having properties. And you know, I'm not going to get all into the details of it all, but back in the day, I mean, you would just float around. These are like little things here. There was no buildings. There was, you know, I mean, there's so much has happened, and that's just, I look at it as a mini sort of model of the entire blockchain space, you know, because I got here 3-4 years ago into this game. And man, like there was nothing. They had nothing. Absolutely nothing. None of these buttons existed. You can now, you mean there's like, not now, you can come right here to 470 Peninsula. You see it, the LeftHouse Theater right here. And you click on it and it'll take you into where we are. You know, like it'll take you to this screen right here. And where you can enter in. There's the invite button there, you know, you can invite your mom, your grandma. And then once you do that, you click on the enter space. And check it out. Then you're in here. Then you're into the damn theater, like we were saying. And everything on the walls here is clickable. There's 3 films playing right now. Obviously, there's this one over here on screen 2. That's the Samples of Society by Hal Samples. Over on this wall, you got the episode 1 of Hexagons, and the Time Value of Money. Episode 1 by Tom Peter Gillespie. If you're here, I'll run you into the back real quick. Let's go to the back. We're going in the back down the hallways. And on the walls here, there's like short films and music videos and all sorts of stuff as you're making your way to the rabbit hole room. And then back here, everything is all rabbit hole art. Click on everything, it'll take you somewhere, but right there's the movie in the center of the room. So you can start to watch that there in the secret rabbit hole room in the back. Let's go out this hallway here. We'll run to the front of the theater. Boom, boom. All right, and then we're out here. So yeah, so if you're in Uplander or you're in nowhere, it's really simple too. You just take that link, and it's not like you need a headset or download a butthole or anything like that. You just can jump in it, and you know, you can come in. So we're gonna have you know, events in the future, things like where we're gonna have people come in. We actually did a screening of Rabbit Hole, and when the theater first opened, we had over 500 people come through during the movie, and about 80 of them stayed for the entire feature film. And I'm telling you, that's better than some film festivals that some of my films have played at. The better audience than, you know. So I keep thinking there's a secret room somewhere. I'm going to try to find it. But if you find it, let me know. Let me know. Okay, we got some people coming in the chat right here. Well, look at that. It's my great and ever so wonderful powerful, lovely friend, BG Badger, who never calls me. He never wants to work with me anymore, even though he says he does. He's just too busy. He's got the mayor of crypto. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by the show. Thanks for stopping by the show. I've got a rabbit for you right here. Phone works both ways. Dude, I'm the only one who reaches out. I'm always initiating. Where's your initiation? Where's your initiation, BG? I know it's fine. I'm not complaining. I'm stoked. You're the mayor of crypto. How many different, I mean, if we ran down your credentials, if I went down like, because I have no clue at this point how many different companies, how many people you're working with. But he's the man. You're the man. You're the myth. You're the legend. You're one of my heroes. So yeah. Okay. Where were we? Where are we in this show? Let's see. Oh, we were in the metaverse. Let's go over to the old uncle website here. The WUPIUPI website has been updated a little bit. LeftHouse.art/WUPIUPI. WUPIUPI is an official token, the Indican token. You got last week's episode up right here. If you're holding WUPI tokens, you can get secret access to a secret page here, and it'll get you in. If I click this, yes, it's been sleeping because nobody's coming in here, but now, bam, there it is. Token Gate with Wallet Connect. You connect your wallet. If you're holding a WUPIUPI, it'll give you access to a page over here with, well, I'll just tell you. If you look at the beginning of the show, when I showed the On Holiday trailer, you can get to a copy of On Holiday by holding a WUPIUPI. And that's my first film that I ever made. I've had people that are strangers I don't even know write to me and go, look, man, my girlfriend, she talks about this movie all the time. I can't find it anywhere. It's not on Netflix. I can't find it on YouTube. I can't find it anywhere. And I would really love, it's her birthday, it would be amazing if I could give her a copy of this or whatever. And so it's like, when I get a letter like that, you know, I mean, like, I get goosebumps. I get tickled because there's definitely periods in my filmmaking career where I just feel like the biggest piece of fart shit in the world, and I just feel like I've wasted my entire life doing nothing, and nobody gives a shit about what I do. And then all of a sudden you get some weirdo random, and it's not like it happens every week or whatever. It's few and far between, but it's happened with a couple of the films here and there where it's like somebody reaches out. They've been looking for it. And this film, On Holiday, you know, let's feature some On Holiday stuff here. Let's go to the IMDb, and we'll go to my name, because if I search On Holiday, I don't know if it'll come up because that's such a generic key. I mean, you know, like On Holiday, they're all holiday. It's just too easy to get lost into a Google search. So if you ever do search it with my full name, Brian McGuire. Or did I miss it? Where is it? Oh, all of a sudden it doesn't exist anymore. No, there it is. All right, 2010. A young man named Peyton moves to LA with his girlfriend. Over the course of 3 years and 6 parties, Peyton finds himself in a world of drugs, sex, and electronic blues music. Now what? That's our little quick synopsis. But the cast, I mean, just incredible. The lead was Whitmer Thomas. Like I said, he had the HBO special, comedy special. Tipper Newton, you've probably seen her face. Jason Bogart, descendant of Humphrey, no joke. Alex Holdridge, one of the great indie film directors of our time living. Harry Dean Stanton, of course, full blast legend. You know, let me just go down the list. Cam Powell, sickest man in the world, played Mickey Six. Jane Lyon Hayes is acting in my newest film that I'm working on right now, that I'm going to finish. Dave Warden from The Weed Report. GJ Actor Camp. I mean, the list goes on and 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 on. But yeah, that's it. That's what why am I going off about this? Oh yeah, so you can go and watch that if you're holding the WUPIUPI tokens right now. That is a possibility. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. I had like 17 thoughts at once, and now I don't know where I was going with all this. All right, so yeah, so this is for the trailer that I showed. Holding WUPIUPI, you can go do it. Let's go back to the website. When in doubt, always just go back to the website so you can sort it out. All right, so if you're on Pulsechain, you probably haven't been doing anything else but watching the PDI craziness, the FUD waves of Richard Hart. Everybody, my thing, I just don't understand how you guys are going against the voice of Pulsechain. And I'm not talking about Richard Hart. I'm talking about Somi. Like, you guys have all looked up to him, myself included, praised the man, praised the man and his works and his words and his wisdom and stuff. And then now at this time, like when he's probably the most spot on, most like he is screaming from his vibrational loins at this moment right now. Like from all of his experience of being in the space, from being a trader or whatever, like, and how many times have you seen this? Like where some guys calling some stuff. It's the exact thing you're supposed to be in this 6 months a year. You're going to be going, man, I shoulda. And I know that that's exactly what's going on here. There's way too many coinky dinkies. You guys, are we seeing this one? Yes. Okay. There's way too much. There's way too much. I mean, even the man sold himself. Somi sold himself, and then felt the feeling of like, no, wrong move, wrong thing. And I swear to God, and the reason why I'm saying this and I'm feeling this is because it's intertwined. The PDI token was intertwined with the, it was the tax token of Indy. So we're now switching that. We're going to change that. We're going to change some things up or whatever. So, and that's fine. That's fair. I think that makes the most sense. We're trying to do, an on-chain studio. It's already a gamble building something on chain that is already like sort of outside the mind. It's like utilizing the chain as a tool for something else other than just like trying to get rich. So I know that concept is freaking weird to people. I know that must be strange to most of you cucks, but or you noobs or whatever, or just, I mean, everybody comes to get rich. That's why we come here. I get it. But is that why you stay? I don't, I mean, maybe, sure. But I just feel like for me, there's so much more in the tech. There's so much more for the people. It's like that can be done to benefit our lives. And so, zeroing in, laser narrowing focus in on these tiny little aspects and stuff turns people against each other and this, that, and the other or whatever, when it's like everybody's just trying to play the game and win the best they can. But I think we need to open our minds and start to try to, appreciate the people that are building things that are supposed to advance us out into the normie worlds and bring more folks in and out and vice versa. I guess, I hope what I'm saying is making sense, but I just wanted to play a little section of this here because, I mean, the guy puts out 4 videos a day, and in each one he's exposing different clues, riddles, and this and that. There's too many things. Let's take a look if it'll play. It seems to be on a perma. All right, let me do a refresh here and see if it'll give it.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this card.
Turn the ad off here for a second. We're not trying to do ads. Okay. All right, and now I got to bring it back over to that segment right here.
Do you want to see how random that is, by the way? My friend, Mr. Confirmed Beret, put it through ChatGPT. Imagine you're walking through a huge open field during a thunderstorm.
Let's back this up. I think you missed the top part to make this fully understand.
All right, bro. Do you want to see how
okay
here and say totally random?
All right, here we go.
Return to $1 from the bottom. Are we really going to sit here and say totally random? All right, bro. Do you turn 5 is exactly we're all talking about is exactly
Damn it.
St. Wolf stream. And I said, guys,
Okay, here we go.
I was talking to Mr. Fast Abdul, and I was like, Habibis, do we really think it's a coincidence that the coin we're all talking about is exactly 555, 555x returned to $1 from the bottom? Are we really gonna sit here and say totally random? All right, bro. Do you want to see how random that is, by the way? My friend, Mr. Confirmed Beret, put it through ChatGPT. Imagine you're walking through a huge open field during a thunderstorm. This field is the size of New York City. You drop a metal paperclip somewhere in the field. No one sees where. Then, out of the entire city-sized space, a single lightning bolt strikes and it hits the paperclip. That's how unlikely it is for PDI to randomly crash to exactly 555, 555x of $1.
So that's what I'm saying. There's a million things like that. And maybe they just sound like nothingness on the thing. But it's the only token that everybody is talking about in Pulsechain. I have no idea outside of, but I'm sure outside of it's got to be. I mean, Ivan's talking about. There are people that are talking about it, but it's the only thing that people are talking about. Like Somi keeps pointing out, Richard Hart tweeted about it 29 times, where he only tweeted about the other tokens of Hex and Pulsechain and PulseX, like just 5 to 10 times, whatever. It's like I feel like the Pulsechain community is actually really smart, like one of the smartest in the whole thing, because it seems like a lot of them have been through it, and I'm not talking about like getting into Pulsechain and it's just been like forever down ever since then or whatever. Like that's normal crypto. That's like the rest of the market. Everybody's like, oh, look at shit. It's like, well, everything is shit, that's just how it goes. It's either all good or it's all shit. There's never an in between, it seems like. So as far as that goes, it's like, I think people have had experienced things. They've been hacked, they've been scammed, they were blunt, they learned. And that's what a lot of the community on Pulsechain is like educated people. They know their shit. They know blockchain technology stuff a little bit. They know trading. They know DeFi. They know DeFi probably better than any other community in the entire game, because, I mean, the founder of it was the inventor of DeFi, essentially, with Hex. Hex was DeFi before there was DeFi, and everybody thought it was a scam, and it was legit. It was one of the most successful DeFi projects in the history of DeFi, in my opinion. So all of that, having the founder is like a really smart guy, it's brought in a lot of smart people together. So the idea that all the FUD and the levels that it's gotten to, and how much even Richard saying to maybe you should sell, maybe not. I don't think he ever really said to sell, but he did, but enough to get most people to think that's what he's saying. But this definitely seems like, well, what was it? I don't know. Several months ago, these things happen. These things kind of happen. Like I saw something where I was watching BitBoy, which I don't know what the hell's going on with BitBoy. I guess he's in jail. I've been meaning to look into the BitBoy saga, but I was just flipping around, watching different crypto things. People I like, people I hate, people I trust, people I don't, whatever it is. And I landed on BitBoy at the time. And he was talking about a token called PAL, P-A-L, I think it was. And the way he was talking about it was the most insane. Like, it was weird. It was like he was talking about it in a bullish, bearish way. And it was almost like he knew something or something like that. But I was just like, what the hell is this? So I looked at the charts. And right within the hour, PAL had fallen like hard. Like, like bad, just real bad down. And I was just like, first when I saw this, I was like, holy shit, this looks like a crazy opportunity. And I was like, what is going on? So I started looking on the Twitter, started doing my little research to try to figure out what happened, what's going on. And Pal had put, suggested or put out into the community, like maybe we do this merger with these other AI companies or whatnot. And we're going to vote on it. We're going to vote on it in a month. And instead of like waiting for the vote, the community had like some hive mind sort of weirdness, and they all said, fuck it. And they dumped. And the more I read and stuff, somebody was like, well, this is kind of stupid though, that everybody's dumped, because there's a vote coming up in a few weeks, and everybody obviously is going to vote no. So then what? People are just going to jump back in at higher prices or whatever, So I was like, after reading and accumulating everything that I saw and how dumb this scenario seemed to be, that people would just like monkey out because everybody else is monkeying out or something like that, or is being told to because we're doing this or that, or we might have this merger and then everybody monkeys out. So, I picked up a bag and went to bed. And when I woke up, it was like, I was like, what was it, 1-2x up from where you know what I mean? Like it had gone 50% back up, retracement from the, from its drop or whatever. So, that's where I made 50% of, whatever I had put on there. But it was like a golden opportunity. It was a thing that I saw where I was just like, holy fuck. Trying to call, my brothers. I have 2 brothers that trade in crypto, and tell them about this stuff. And they just did what most people do. Nothing. They just like, cool, badass. Yeah, awesome. Good. Yeah. But like, I'm like, why aren't you, whatever. This is the way it is. You know what I mean? It's like, you almost have to be the one. You almost have to be the homie, the one who's seeing it, to be like, no, this is golden. And you can't almost explain it to other people. If I feel like, it's like people are just like, especially, the tokens being down, they just want to believe in they're so milked and juiced to hear any words from Richard. They've been begging for him to stream, which I don't think is necessarily necessary at this point. But yeah. And then we're over here on Pulsechain list, which is like, like the other ones, but it's only for Pulsechain, and you can see all the tokens here with all of this madness and hubbub going on, and that's the other thing. The purple Bitcoin is like intertwined to whatever. I'm not going to get into it all. Everybody's done it. There's 5-hour spaces every day with the heads, the best top, influencer talkers, speakers on Pulsechain that talk about the whole PDI thing all day long. But I just say, like, it's crazy that, the voice of Pulsechain, the one that everybody has turned to while Richard has been away, as all of a sudden people are, giving them death threats and at that level with them. It just, it's a poop. It's a poop in the mouth. Real quickly, let's just look at all of the red that's flashing in here for most of these Pulsechain tokens for the last 24 hours. We're getting some green starting to come in here in the hour, which is nice to see. Maybe we're finally going to get that turnaround bottom flippity dop doop dop dop doop 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 boom 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 boom. While all the madness has been going on all over the place, you've got WUPIUPI just doing, look at that. That looks like that looks a lot like the PDI chart, kind of, just the hockey stick, as Somi points out, just down and up to the right, as they say, to steadily climbing up. So that's it. That's the WUPIUPI token, the one that if you're holding, you can watch on holiday my first film just by getting access over here on the website through the click on the button here. Also, too, if you're over here, you've been noticing I've been doing a lot of the DJ sets, basically daily, nightly, right here live out of the LeftHouse Theater. Yes, we're still live in the LeftHouse Theater right here. Let me prove it to you. We're alive, baby. Oh, right, and we have somebody here with us. Is that the badge, man? It is. The Badger's in the house. We're so sick. Thank you for coming in. Yes, look at that. Let me give you a little bit of love there, Sir Badge. Let me give him some love. There you are. There's some love for you. I'll give you a little love. Love right back. Right back at you, man. This is bonkers, man. I'm flipping out. I'm flipping out that you're here, dude. It's great to see you, man. Flipping out. Super sick. I'm going to flip out one more time. Fuck it. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm dancing. I'm dancing like a crazy fool. I'm dancing. I'm dancing. You must have been, let me see. Have you been chatting it up a storm? Oh my God. I missed a book from you here. Let's see. Phone works both ways. We covered that. Let's see. I'm calling now. I'm in the theater. Right on. I went to the Hard Rock rooftop yesterday. What were you doing there? ACA is a media partner and mining disruption conference in Fort Lauderdale happening this week. Nice. Also this week, Emerge America in Miami Beach. Shout out to Miami Beach. Wait, isn't that very likely to occur with the only metal in the field? What are you talking about? Probably something I said earlier. He threatened a judge. Oh, Bit Boy threatened a judge? Oh my goodness gracious. Like in the courtroom or just on his show? How did that go down? That's crazy. What does this one do? Oh, that's that one. Now there's that one. There's that one. Okay, that's what I was trying to do. Oh my God, threaten a judge. He's a wild animal. He is a wild freaking animal, that guy. I love him. I mean, like I'm a huge fan of his fighting career. I don't think he's lost yet. I mean, but he's every time in between rounds, he looks like he's about to have a heart attack. They have to put the oxygen mask on him. I've never seen somebody that out of shape be able to fight through their out of shapeness. Like so much heart that fucking wild animal has. Complete and utter heart. Threaten a judge in court. I don't care who you are. Can't threaten a judge in the US of A. No, especially with a name like Bit Boy, you know? You can't. I am Bit Boy. I am going to threaten you. You know, no. I don't like doing, I wouldn't like that. In court, he was in court. Okay. So he went to jail, no bond. Shake your bond. Holy crap. Holy. That's nutty. That is nutty. That is nutty. It happens, though. It happens. All right. Where were we? What was I going to show you? What was I going to discuss with you? Let's just go here real quick. Yeah, so if you're looking for some music, you know, you want to hear some of these sets. All of this music I've been making, all of these is all original music. I've been working with AI music generator and just doing remixes of almost every song that I ever made in my entire life. Taking songs from the soundtracks of the films that I've made, and like it could be like a jazz song or just like, you know, whatever. Like any type of song. Okay, I'll take a song from my movie Carlos Spills the Beans, which we made like a jazz soundtrack because it takes place in mostly a restaurant, and we wanted to, like, you know, have that kind of restaurant-y jazz vibe music going on, right? So but if I take like this, and just like a little cymbal and hi-hat stuff going on with like a little horn, you know, and it's just like looping, I can turn that into like a drum and bass song. I can turn it into like a techno song, whatever direction. And it's like you have parameters here. Let me pull this up here. This is what it's called Riffusion. If you want to try it out, it's super fun and funny. Here, on YouTube, my referral link, it's here now in the description. It's wicked. Here, let's go to the other. There we go. It's really cool. So, like, you know, let me see which one is a fun one. I mean, they're all fun. Okay, I got Smoke. So like, yeah, like these right here, like these lyrics. Whoop. All right, stop. All right, so you know, right here, there's the lyrics or whatever. I Got Smoke remix 1. So I'm starting to even remix the tracks that I've remixed or whatever. But I Got Smoke is like just a hip hop beat that I made like 20 years ago or something like that, that I always thought was like made for Cool Keith. I always thought he should rap on it. So, you know, kept it forever. And, you know, I dumped it in here and asked it to make like a tech house song. And there's like this parameter. Let's see if we're going into the generations thing here. Let's go down into like right here. Like, oh, well, that was made from I need to dump a song in. There's no song in there. But if you were in just like some of these parameters, like the strength right here, 0 to 60, like this is the prompt you can add in. If you put in a song right there, it would show up at the top, and there would be another one. Like, how much do you want it to be like the original? How much do you want it to be totally different from the original? So you can go 100%. And this lyric strength, weirdness bar, which I appreciate. There's different models. Well, it looks like there's only offering one. Now they used to offer the different ones, but I guess they just upgrade. This is the best one. It's kind of like, you know, 0 point blah, blah, blah. And adding stuff, features every day. But to be able to remix your own stuff, to twist it up and stuff, I've been able to find and make, and I'm getting better at talking to the to it, and then, you know, the relationship of conversation back and forth. And one of my favorite things about making music this way versus making music by hand per se is, you know, you'll spend 8 hours or whatever long sessions working on this one song, so it gets stuck in your head, and you'll be at the grocery store or whatever, and it's like you're singing the hook, or you're just it's just going on in your head, and you're like, I don't know if this is stuck in my head because it's good or because I listened to it for the last 8 hours, you know? So then this way, it's the exact opposite. It's like I can make 10 remixes very quick in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes or whatever. I don't like 8 of them. I throw 8 of them, keep 2 of them, and then I'm on to making the next song. So I'll make like 20, 30 songs in a session in a couple hours, an hour, something like that. And then I'm like, boom, let's go play these songs. So I jump on the thing and then I'll play. And then I'm at the grocery store and that hook is stuck in my head. But it's like, this is fresh. So now I'm starting to feel like, oh, the ones that are like these that got the catchy, it's not like, I don't know if it's because it's annoying or not because I spent 12 hours on it. No, it's like I only played it and now I like it's still with me. So I can feel like a different level of being able to engage with the cream of the crop. And so that's Riffusion. I shared my invite link. I'm on my way. I'm trying to get to personalization. You got to crack 1,000 points. I'm up to 560 now. So just do me a favor, even if you don't do it. I mean, you can make funny songs really quick, you know, to your about your man, about how him having a small penis. Me and my brother were hanging out the other day, and we were doing that, making songs, and like we're having like battles, and like, oh yeah, that's what you think about me? Pop, 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 pop. Listen to this, bitch, you know, and kind of go back and forth. But man, and also too with writing lyrics, if you have lyrics, you bring them in, they'll you know, AI it. They might screw some up. You can rewrite them. You can swap sounds in and out. It's getting more and more, you know, like a Swiss Army knife, multiple ways to do things. They do live little streams where they've dropped the features and the information. They've got a Discord. People are sharing prompts and all sorts of information. So I'm a believer, especially for the electronic music, especially for like just taking your library of stuff and dumping it in and seeing what other versions, and like I even see that it would be a good tool to use. Like if you're trying to, like, you wrote this song, dump it in and then dump it in and dump it in and dump it in, add a little, just like make it a little bluesy, make it a little country, make it a little rock and roll, whatever, you know. And then you hear these different variations, you like the AI singing your parts, and you're like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't think that of that harmony. I wouldn't normally have gone to that. So now it might make you, you know, utilize or try that harmony when you would have never have thought about it until you heard it that way. So it's a tool. I know some of my old dog rock and roll buddies are a little worried about these types of things, but you know, some greatness will come out of it, and it'll help some geniuses get to levels of greatness. And some people will just make some bunk ass, generic ass fucking AI and music stuff. But you know, even that will morph and change over the years and time. And you know, nothing stays the same, you know, like the water just keeps running. You can't put your foot in the same lake or the same river twice. Now that's my piece of wisdom for the day. Let's do one more piece of crypto wisdom, because we've already talked about music. We talked about film. We've talked a little bit about the WUPIUPI token. I could get more into the Indican deal, but you know, like WUPIUPI being an unofficial Indican token. If you want to know about that, of course, you can just go to indican.com and look at everything. Well, I can pull up the website in a second. But we're going to be doing, we were doing Sundays, but we're changing our day. We haven't landed. I believe we're going to start doing something on a Wednesday. But we were supposed to discuss and sort that out today, but all of us couldn't get together. So soon enough, we should have that together. So let's just look at the sphere of crypto, the Bitcoin. And if you don't know what the hell you're looking at, you think this looks like chaos. It is. It is absolute chaos. I actually did this big green, the thick green ones, blindfolded when we were somewhere over here in the chart, somewhere over here, something. And I just was like, okay, you want to know what's going to, you know, I just started scribbling with my eyes closed. And then this is what came out. And then if you start then looking closely, it like really actually meant something. It starts acting as support and resistance in these channels. Boom, 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 boom. Can't get above it. Boom, trying to fight to get up. Then you start cracking up into it. Look at. Oh my God. What stops there? What blasts through? Oh my God. Has troubles here. Gets through. Blah, blah, blah. Bunk, 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 bunk. But double top. Boom. Then we start falling down. And then, you know, I scribbled this one in. And man, if you look in here, like, what the hell? Are you kidding me? Is this just random chaos, or is this random chaos? It's both. And so much support and resistance. Here we are. This is it. So it's looking like July is probably when we're going to get back up to our all-time highs on the 107, the 108s, the 109s of cryptos. Of the Bitcoin, which will of course pull everything back up to the top, you know, pull everything up in some manner, yada yada. There's too many coins, blah blah blah. I don't know which one. Yeah, you do know which ones. If you've been around the block for a little while, you do know which coins you should be in. I don't have to name names. If you just got here, you know, welcome, and I hope you have some good guidance. And or not. I just hope you get trapped like I did and other people did, and you stay and you learn, and then maybe you're creative and you're talented and you actually build something beautiful here in the space. But yeah, this is my TNA. This is my tits and ass on Bitcoin here. And of course, look at some green, some red coming in here. The one thing that I like, though, I will say this. I won't explain it because I can't. But I can tell you this with the vector candle stuff that I have set up right here. This blue freaking Bitcoin candle. This one right here. I like that candle. I like what that means. All right. All right. Let's just go back to the website real quick. Go to the home page right now. We've just sort of like, you can get right to Indy this way here. Let me share this instead. Boom, 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 boom. Indican, your true creator economy. The Indican Filmmaker Token Index. There it is. Meet the filmmakers. Hello, guys. How are we? Stay in the loop. Drop your email address so you can stay up to date on everything that's coming. This is our streaming partnership that we got right now with Rad TV. Check out Rad TV. It's on the base chain. And we have we've been trying to get some more content loaded up. We have a page, you know, I can just take you there, take you to the page. But there was some technical things that needed to be fixed up. And I just saw the note last night. I guess it was last night that things are fixed. So I'll be loading up some new film, or not some new films, some of my old films and some new stuff. Actually, this is just going slow pokey. So let's just not worry about it right now. The jaws are spinning. If you're ever lost and you don't know how to get to the LeftHouse Theater, just come to the LeftHouse.art homepage, and it's right here. This will take you to click on WUPI. It takes you to the WUPI page. You get it, right? Click around, LeftHouse film page. It'll show you, that's not all entirely up to date. It's mostly featuring the rabbit hole and also the Pulse of Consensus, the documentary did at Consensus this past year. And then The Life on a Train, the documentary. You still available copies of that film are still available on the Wax blockchain. Soon to be coming to Rad TV, as well as some screenings will be showing up inside of the LeftHouse Theater. And then, of course, there's the music. If you're looking, YouTube is like a great place to find all of the archive. This is my most current one, or one of my most current ones. And then something happened with that link to B2B I did with DJ Alakazam, but we'll get that fixed. Here's a great song that I made with my German friend, Jeff. I forget his last name right now. Maybe it's in the credits. Is there credits here? No. Well, I need to dump in and do remixes of the songs I made with Jeff. That's what I need to do. Okay. Then there's the art page. Most of the art stuff here, there's tabs. You can find a bunch of this, but most of these projects are dead, are busted. It's like, lost wallets, gotten hacked, gotten stolen, gotten robbed, hacked and robbed and scammed, lost wallets from broken crash computers, lost archives, lost my film archive in the fires out here, these past very recent fires, lost my first 3, maybe 4 films in the fires, like the original hard drives, all the original footage, all the stuff gone. Lost the original files to music, all of it. So, if you end up buying any of this stuff that's like on some of these things or whatever, just know you're not supporting me. You're just supporting art and crypto at that point, which is fine by me. And then the rabbit hole page right here. Come and you can find all the information. It's playing free on Tubi and then on YouTube right now. Oh, actually, if you go into the theater here, let's go back into the theater. And, I would somebody else has arrived. Thank you for showing up. Who is that? These names are so small. Oh, I missed it. Oh, there's a few people on in here. You guys, that's right on. Oh, no, it's just 2. Oh, man, this is like a crazy guy in a monkey costume. What is the name? Damianto. Rock and roll. Welcome on in. Well, if you walk over here, this is a really amazing film. On the poster for Blind Man, the movie. This right here is a fun movie. It's a road trip movie that starts in Chicago and ends in Las Vegas. It's about filmmakers. Here, let's bring that in too. It's about 2 idiot filmmakers. Like, I play a filmmaker, and my partner Brett Roberts, he plays this idiot actor. And I lie to him and tell him that this shitty film that we made got into this film festival in Las Vegas. So we go on this road trip based on lies. And the great and ever wonderful Scoot McNairy plays a part in this film. Rose Rollins. I mean, those 2 are like legends. Joseph McAleer, Andy Garby, directed by Tim Harrison, Brian McGuire, Brett Roberts, Nick Mystrom. like just a funny low budget adventure across the country, where my character ramps into more of a Hollywood douchebag. At each mile we get closer to the west. But yeah, that's on playing free on Tubi. So if you just go click on the poster over there, you can go right. It'll take you right to the damn movie. So that's kind of the deal. It's pretty cool. Yeah, man, look at that. It's nice to have you dudes in the theater watching the show with us from this point of view. Super, super cool. Loving the love. All right. So what, dude? You know what? So what? We did it. We made it a simple pimple. I'm going to do a DJ set here pretty soon. I don't know. I'm probably going to take my homie little pup out for a stroll around the hood. Maybe put some noodles in the bellis, and then I'll jump on and play some of these original remixes done by the robots and I, in conjunctions with myself and I. And I'm working towards, I have a music festival that I'm playing at called Lightning in a Bottle at the end of May. And so I'm really trying to make I want to play the most banging, most fun set of crazy LeftHouse WUPIUPI musical tunes that the world has never heard before. Like, I feel like I'm making a genre upon my own. It's almost like it's a different level of comedy in dance music that you don't normally get. Somewhat maybe taking the pee-pee out of it a little bit, but then also like wanting to create music that just makes you want to dance. So that's what I'm working towards. But man, I'm making all sorts of crazy, eclectic, different BPMs and stuff. But I'm kind of focused on that, 4/4-ish sound at the driving around 128, 130 BPM is kind of where I'm liking my sound at right now. So tune in for that later. Tune in for that crap later. It's going to be madness. All right. I think I'm going to go. Whoa. Let's see. Wait. More in from my boy. Ooh, we have more people in the theater. Yes. Shout out to more people in the theater. The Secret Room. I'm in the theater in Upland. That's dope. The Secret Room's nice. The Rabbit Hole Room, I'm calling it. Bitcoin Las Vegas. Let's do another documentary. Bam! When is it? BG? Because I say yes. I want to do it. I want to do another crypto documentary convention movie. And in Vegas would be kind of the one to do, right? May 27th to May 29th. God damn it. That might be the exact same dates as the music festival I'm playing. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe I can helicopter, from the event to the Vegas or something. Maybe I can do both. Maybe there's a way to do both. Because I actually, I actually don't know what night I'm playing at the festival or what the deal is as far as that shit goes yet. So ticker Bitcoin will be there also. Shitcoin con on the 30th. Great. Shitcoin, yeah. Oh, it'd be lovely to see the Bitcoin boys again. Spend some times. BG, we need to discuss. We need to get our shit together, brother. Let's do it. Let's get it together. All right, let's get the fook out of here for the time. How long does this show last? All right, if I finish now, we're going to beat an hour. Just a little shorty. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Stay safe, stay strong, and, believe in something, and we're all going to make it. And am I missing anything important to say like that? I don't know. Let's go home. See you on the DJ.
Late at night in my room, charts and numbers through the gloom. WUPIUPI trading on my screen. fortunes just behind the scene. Pulsechain calling out my name. Every trade just like a game. Stakes are hard, time slips away. Can't afford to wait till day. Trading whoopie up and down, retrograde around and round. Numbers dancing on the chart, break your records, falling apart, falling apart. Coffee cold beside my chair, market movements in the air. Buy the dip and watch it rise. Morning sun burns my eyes. Other traders fast asleep, while I've got these charts to keep. Riding waves of loss and gain. Digital fortune calls my name. Trading whoopie up and down, red to green, around and round. Numbers dancing on the chart, break your records, falling apart, falling apart. Quick decision, swift precision, heart racing with each trade. No hesitation, pure elation when the profits are made. Dancing on the chart, breaking records, falling apart, falling apart.